Hello, lovely people. We welcome you again to Loud Mind Podcast. And I'm here with Mr. KS and then Mr. Vinny. I'm sure they want to say hi to you guys in the camera.
Hi.
So today we're going to talk about something really, really interesting, important, and a bit controversial. Do we think that strict parents raise the best children? What do you think, Mr. KS?
I don't think they do. I don't think they do. They are just probably putting fear or making their home like a hub of fear.
Okay, hold on. You would elaborate on that in a few minutes. What do you think, Mr. Vinny?
It does, but it should come with some do's and don'ts.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, so I think what Vinny said is what I also said.
Okay.
Bringing in the do's and don'ts will just bring fear rather than commanding that natural kind of respect or something.
Okay, so you should elaborate on that. I'm interested.
When a child is in the house and you're giving the child that rules and restrictions, stopping him from doing certain things and allow him to do certain things, like being that strict.
Mm-hmm.
What the child is now obeying is because it's not that the child respects you or the child obeys you. It's because of probably the fear you've put in the child. That's why it's making the child do what he's doing. And most often, those children coming from those homes now tends not to live or finding it difficult to live within the community or the society. Mm-hmm. And that is the problem I'm having with strict parents. Now they tend to control or create a child within their little space, which is their home. Now when the child moves from the home into the society, the child finds it difficult to live within that society. Mm-hmm. But when it gets into the society, you have to decide on your own. Nobody's going to decide for you. So when you face the problem, you don't have to report it to your parent.
You have to find a solution.
But with the street parenting within their home, everything is yes sir and massa coming from their parents, and that is what the child is going to live with from age 1 to age 18 years. So that is what is going to build in the child that everything I do, I have to take the validation from my parents.
Okay.
But when you move into the society, it's going to teach you something different. You're going to face life. You have to take decisions on your own. So you can see that those children coming from those homes now turning difficult to live with people. Even when they become leaders within a society, they tend not to accept blames or when people point out their mistakes, they don't tend to understand or they don't tend to know how to go about stuff, because when they are coming from, they don't have mouth in everything they do. Mm-hmm. Just wake up, you dress, you go to school. You don't have to complain, you don't have to nag. You just have to do whatever the leader is saying.
Okay.
So when you have these people, even with their relationship and their life within the community, they tend to have challenges because, the society is coming from different backgrounds. So people who are open and like to share their ideas. They don't let you, because you're a leader, you just don't come and say anything and just go scot-free. Mm-hmm. They'll just challenge you, or they also bring a different idea. But with these people from this background, they will tend to be looking at these people. Where are these people coming from? Why am I talking and they're also talking? But with the society, we don't be autocratic within the society. So I think children from these homes might be okay within their home because they are obeying the rules and everything. So the parents might think their child is okay.
Okay.
But when they go into the society, the children find it difficult to live in the society because they don't get some kind of behavior to live within the society. Okay. That's what I also think.
Mr. Vin, what do you saying?
Like KS said, let me add up. I think when it comes to this topic, it depends. On the environment.
On the level of strictness we are talking about.
The environment as well. Let's say back home and here. It's two different environments.
Okay.
And how we were raised back home. I was raised back home.
Okay.
And compared to how I see like my big cousin, like how they raise their child, I go like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Like, because a child will go like, mom or dad. If a mom or a dad ask the child, do this for me, go like, I'm not doing it. You can't say that to
you. You can't say that. Yeah, I do.
There should be this kind of authoritative parenting.
Yeah.
But it should come with love, affection, and some social, skill. Like I said, there should be some do's and don'ts. It should be straight. So it should be balanced.
Yeah.
You get my point? It should be balanced. Because back home, there's no balance. If your mom tells you do that, you might as well do it.
So that's where the question comes.
Yeah.
So you might be strict. That's why I said you might be strict, I second you on that level because from where you're coming from, if you open the space too much, especially the black mentality, if you open the space freely for them, you normally add the dom. That's the
yeah.
That's one thing. We tend not to balance them. Some people become too strict without discipline.
Yeah.
Why strict say what rules and say you say.
Yeah, you must do according to them.
According to it, into discipline being according to the that's where I normally find strict parenting a very bit. Because I feel like just like respect, I feel like the respect should be natural. Like I was say when I obedience, I was say natural. I can't and I was oh yeah, me papa.
Okay.
I was say natural. You can say me shout to say yeah.
Exactly.
In as much as the Bible or our life nature is in crown or as one that's why you have to guide the child.
Yeah.
But and you can say yen so. A man so you see say majority of the children that I yen so yes so
the tendency fear
than say
yeah.
As I put any idea of or the so near yard. So in as much as chakra you can see say if you want your obey your case on the Suma or Biles wonder what that. But when the child gets to a certain age, I feel life just within the house, society, just like I said, the workspace, the society, church, relationship, Some kind of free some strict parents like that environment. You say they lack so many things to survive in the society. I did not tell me I say because of the hardness, because strict parents, if you are not be one lad you're not going to get any additional.
That's a high level of strictness.
So if you see that they can survive, they are more like a hustlers. They can survive. Say, we do a bit of survive. But integrating into the society, say, okay, me sure background. Say that we know about the place in Kasakwa in the first place. Those people find it difficult because all feel grow Kasakwa.
Okay, Mr. Vinny, you want to step in?
I mean, they all kind of say, say show and all that. You shouldn't add it when you are, raising a child. Look. I'm African.
Okay.
Black, to be specific. And there's no way we can compare ourselves to the white.
We have different cultures.
Get one point. Yeah. And sometimes when I blame the parents. Okay. Because say I was born back home and maybe like my mom comes to the UK or my dad, then they'll give birth to a sibling. Then I'll come all the way from Africa. It be a treatment or mobile fear or and how I was raised, Maybe I see a different kind of parenting. Yeah. Whereby my younger sibling will be talking back at my parents.
Okay.
Which is not normal back home.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yeah.
You get my
point? I'm getting what you're saying.
So and I think I was given that kind of straight rules, to follow. Yeah. Right? And I'm more disciplined. Right? Compared to
those who are giving the
and I'm a sibling now. The one who was born in the UK. Yeah. Because say you can't be
Oh yeah.
Me, you can't. I need to do it.
You don't have a choice.
I'm more disciplined.
And Vinny, don't you think that is the problem? Because in as much, that's why I said in the little space of the home,
you're okay.
But the life is not within the home, especially when you are growing. You get to a point in time you're spending more time outside than even spending that time home.
Even in school.
So I think
there should be balance. I'm not saying it shouldn't be straight,
but there should be a balance.
A balance.
And that is how it's meant to work.
So when
because
the balance comes in, it doesn't become a strict parenting again. So when you say you are a strict parent, it's just you. The autocratic rule is just you. Nobody says anything within that, just the parent, and that's the strictness. And just like you said, there are so many points you could see. Hey, papa, you're straight, papa. Like what me too, video say. Because you can answer the came if you back home. We say back home. Now, also Ghana back there. I think you're so street like a 1 by 4 or 5. Parent, my father, the rule do it. Who says that to say it's so street like that? I should
start heading home. You say what's the expenditure? You should be headed home.
It's so street like that.
You should be headed home.
Like basically like 4. Then I started so street light. Maybe I will be start heading home. But when when you are so we gave him that free role because she said, you know, life right, me, especially me living, I'm about 90 Juma. The boy there for 1 million because I'm living 18 years of my life. Until I'm social battery very low. I'm not saying say also be a social battery, but in as much as straight, you know, we should also set our kind, we should balance it.
We should balance.
The child will also grow into the society. You know, how well will the child fit into the society when I'm to let the child live this kind of life?
Okay.
I want.
Okay.
Instead of basically relating to the society.
Good point, solid one. The question is like, I mean, straight parenting, it is a good child. Mind you, all parents, you are not raising the child for yourself.
You are raising a child
for the society.
You're raising a whole being. You're raising someone's mother, someone's father, someone's brother, someone's sister, someone's role model. So you always need to look at the bigger picture ahead of you.
Yeah. Actually, you get one point.
Yeah.
So, say already, if you are straight on the child, you kill the confidence.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that case kind of. I did walk on like so no I got that courage,
But you have that fear. Look at it. You've had that PTSD since childhood, like post-traumatic stress.
So people walk around for you to do it, you need to wait for mom and dad.
And dad.
Like KSM, you need to ask for validation before you go ahead.
And then I feel that as the kids grow, it really affects their lives because
that's always affected us.
As an African child growing up, it will get to a point that there are certain decisions you need to take for yourself, but you always want like a second opinion. You also want a validation from, do I do this? Do I go for this?
So that's why I think I made a statement. Say, I mean, if we were raised back home, and parents, you could tell
the difference is very, very huge.
Look, back home, straightness. You don't have the same.
You don't go fit.
Do us.
But are you aware that some parents are strict, but they kind of find a balance?
Yeah, I'm coming. I mean, but sure, the reason why it depends on environment.
Okay.
Because back home is straight, but I think we still have the confidence.
Yeah. Not all of us.
People only come maybe I would say so when it comes to maybe the person maybe expressing him or herself.
That's where the problem lies.
Yes. But I think that after some time the person builds that kind of confidence.
Because the person gets to build the confidence outside the home because
it's an individual asset.
When the person gets to the secondary school, there's no strictness within that space. Can aspire.
And mind you, the person that when you are raised back home, you don't lack the confidence when you are talking to your fellow black man.
No, you don't.
You don't. You only lack the confidence when they are talking to the other race. Maybe in a different language.
Even if you have to face a
No, that's now if you are back home, we know how to move to girls. We know how to don't go there.
How to move to ladies. Those who are coming from the street, that's how I did example. Those who are coming from the street homes now tend to learn it outside the street home. Because parents, how about parents? But that's about parents being a shower. So yes, I was secondary school you didn't come on. Not just a challenge, so I want to always just add no, but if you want to street to the say, don't know the question print me mess now. Okay,
Vinny disagrees with you. What do you think, Vinny?
Strictness, like we have levels.
That's what I said
that
from the start.
Like we've got that level whereby your parents will go like, I don't want any stranger in my home.
But there are some parents who love to know your friends because they will not allow you to go out.
Yeah.
So you know,
some parents will allow
your friends will come because
the friends that will come. They come and be certain rules in the house. They can't come.
They cannot cope.
So your friends are telling you your friends can come. They came one, and the rules there they are not able to leave.
So they go.
So you leave alone. So when they come into the school or when you meet at church, that is where we are also going to give you that social life, and that is where you are going to learn what Vinny is saying. It's not that those coming from those homes can't propose to a lady. You can. But the point is, the energy someone coming from the free space, getting to meet people, talking to people on a regular can speak to out with a person. That's the same energy the person coming from the street home is going to do. So the person coming from the street home is going to learn that from his or her friends because of the kind of conversation he or she will be hearing from that side. But because in the home, over here about the TV now, and baby. Into your school near doing communication move way up.
You have no idea.
Information about you school into your life who can say your kind of books then you work at school.
And then because you cannot wear those clothes at home.
That's why I'm saying. Me, I feel like the street parenting, no, I did a tab why I cry say in our early ages, no, it doesn't expose us to so many in quotes bad behavior.
Bad behaviors, yeah.
Out of it. I do the December papa is
yeah.
But the point is that I feel just like me point there say the kind we are not bringing up the child for your home. The child is being built into the society. So in as much as say society knew some bad
norms or some rules that as a child you're supposed to live.
You still have to build the child based on that side because when you're there crying a crowd society. Just like I said, secondary school are you free? Into no be boarding school. See, a crowd will change for like 15 years. Yes, we've adapted some, you've put in certain behavior in a crowd. I can tell you that 16 years now they build their crowd on that street level. Wait 1 year training to go secondary.
What do you think, Vinny?
You see, I mean,
but just say, I'm sorry to tell you. Just say there are certain behaviors where they are straightness into the emblem, and yet, to say the kind, there was certain behaviors just like. Penny Kasana will retaliate.
No.
Opa, come in, your boys, no question was a penma, you are able to Penny Kasa, who teams are queried, say they can do that query yet. But would you forget which are why
those who are on here, I mean, they talk about their parents.
That's the point. So that's the free will name. That's the so made the free will where I don't second say they make they lack the basics morals. Like, oh yeah.
But these same parents give birth to us. You
know the system, no,
so the environment. The environment plays a crucial role in the upbringing of our kids.
I can also use back home some environment example. Obi Otile says, I don't really know much in Krabat. Maybe Obi Otile go back home and say, you the estate now. You have 2 hours estate from car to school near there. Basically, the kind of conversation they're having within that estate. Quite different from maybe a mere woman who come estate Zungo. Like Zungo, you put school now and start to see the running here. You welcome to coach man of different school here starting bobo. Like so the society near will take some parents are just straight Arabia, mamma or I'll go reward compared to Arabia who live within an estate. What I say. So community now can but me I feel like in as much as we want to shape our children, we also have to give them the free will, especially we the Gen Z kind of parents now. Some taste to be an a pen first, we should expose our children to this kind of thing. We should be taking our children to the cinemas. You should, like your mom who said, this is the kind of life. So, that's not, what's it? So that making
then they have
they do, yeah. And that is why the school organized like school trips and excursions and all of stuff. And
because yes,
now it's two different environments.
Yeah, I get it. But that's the point I'm saying. Say we the Gen Z, lucky enough, no first, most will be our wedding bed for tears. I think all winter, no or they have no woman. But then lucky enough, you can get 28, 30 years people who are married and they are giving birth. Who are at their age, they are still exploring. So you add your child to the exploration stage. Just give them a limit to whatever they are doing. Say moving now, I also okay, so I move with here to help the children. Let me expose them. They will move here. Saturday, say, oh yes, they now, and that's what Sunday. Hey, general cleaning, very family. You sit down with some popcorn, you watch a movie together.
Exactly.
When the child has a question, oh man,
and that's where the finding the balance comes in.
You also like
and then
straight, it helps.
Yeah, it do really helps, but
you need to pick
exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
So, yeah.
And then sometimes we feel say upbringing and abroad, let's say it's reluctant. It's not like it's reluctant, but it kind of gives the child. Fine, some children overdo it, end up speaking to their parents anyhow. But when you speak to a little child who is 5, 6, 7 years, the kind of conversation and the level of conversation you're going to have is way different from speaking with a 5 or 6 year child back home.
Yeah, saying 5. Even more than 5, those secondary school can't ask certain questions.
Yeah.
People will be asking.
So it kind of gives them the exposure, and then it kind of relaxes the kind of parenting. It's like what mama says is final. Sometimes mommy can be wrong. Sometimes daddy can be wrong. But it's the balance and the shaping that brings all of these. So there's an advantage and there's a disadvantage.
I also ask this: do you think I've been thinking about this? Do you think the parents, especially the parents here, I feel, I don't know if it's, I feel, let me say it this way, they are not up to date. I say up to date because, you know, from where we are coming from, we like going one tangent. I don't know, you say in a fight, if they say, but the point is, say they kind, behind the super whatever, behind the rules here, say they kind, you can get a child who is here, never because one die.
Or better.
You're born, you're never because one die. So when you go also, you're born at the end, but it's one die. So I feel parents, you know, and up to, I'll use up to date, say the I see.
Yeah.
Sorry, some are not up to date, say on say in Grana, we are seeing this time around. I'm not only the kind of parent, hopefully say, see, yen or yes, or can walk down those year. San also, especially say, oh, can buy and power you pay, you know, kind of wait in that.
Exactly.
When our born, the generation is different from when our we know the people having to in Chile be also, and that's how I say, also chilling.
Exactly. But irrespective of Gen Z's time and olden times, and sometimes, so if you look at how the kids grew up, you're like, it's the same parent, as Vinny was saying. It's the same parent that brought me up. I know time has changed lots of things. It has expanded our understanding, how we see things, how we accept things. But
so that's the point I was making.
It's a bit overwhelming sometimes.
Chipping in other things within our daily life. Now, they say, yeah, back home, TV, you sneak to watch, but
not all parents back home.
No.
Exactly.
Some are very strict.
Some, like he said, no.
Some are balanced.
Some are updated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm quite happy. Like this time around, the youth are rather getting married compared to back in the days. Back in the days, who's the way to maybe training? But no, feel that our young comedian feel. But then, we are secondary school and now you're starting with the our young. So you could see that the youth are getting married. So that's the point I'm saying. Say, oh my can't hear TV, you know. Say, fool the crana. And no problem TV now so cut now say news and answer. So I feel like we have to chip in new money
to have a balance.
Have a balance.
Yeah.
Steady the aquane pay. And I don't always aquane. Say the aquane boba. You can't tell me say always bobo now so I'm to train. When I'm in TV match.
If you back home, if you say you want to play.
Okay, say you're wasting your life.
But here they take them.
Yeah, they do.
On the mass and listen. The same parent who's not doesn't want you to play football. When Ghana is playing match, you'll be watching the match. You could see the excitement out there was you ask the parents.
So they are two-faced.
That's the point I was coming to. I was going to chip in that say most of the street parents don't do what they want their children to do. That's what the point. The thing I'm calling baby not influence. Because we feel of this, I say you go eat a me in the day. I go free my buy line. When I do it, no complaining. But I think have you know, it's a come to your party because if you biscuit come, I'm in family. My partner by there, I'm not when you say any parent to go like if it's one tomorrow or ballet. But in man, I shall man, they are one. Yeah.
I won't know figure and all.
What I say. So the point I feel like
the same thing.
I understand where you're coming from.
In as much as okay, parents, master team is okay. We did one run the bone. Also did them because someone room. Yes, sir. I know you expose say the okasa bu chakra. We be Saudi until we did one. But again, the yakra no en fan. But en fan or build some. Name bu na adwini e fa wo.
Exactly.
Especially say the okasa so ne akwani wona bu change na feedback no we are treat or no.
Now treating is like there's a bit of partiality.
What I say.
Yeah, but you're lenient. It's not meant to be like that.
They by the time I can buy no. We did you want na kasa no why. I can see from fish no ba na wo buy na wo yen. You can catch up on some so many any day. But buy na no dey see one or that.
Oh, they still leave it though.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Say in as much as in practice here, let's issue this disclaimer. Obi ma practice.
Yeah. I always make this statement, say, we don't have any bad parents. Because everyone is trying their possible best to shape.
That's where I'm coming from, say. Basically,
exactly. And what you've experienced.
So the bit probably like my final say, just like Vinny said, we should have a balance of it.
Yeah, sure.
Especially exposing the children to certain things. The kind of conversation, because back then, parents didn't come about menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
So I plan through, but one child plan, we bet you one time.
Exactly.
So
the office already see Obano inside, no better. Yes, no better.
So chipping that. There's certain things more hard. There's certain conversation be up to date.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
be up to date. Also be fair. Say in Komobi and then Komobi na be trend online. Ghana football. Be a bema. I want the Black Stars for Africa Baba Ramano. Now I'm going to say that I boys one or papa but when the boys come what yesterday we are osi DH in your cry. I see be
so no see process information.
So see at the back at that point, no. Then not finding way to train you upon that.
Yeah.
Here those who were born here, they do that.
Yeah, they do.
Back home,
we didn't have the experience.
So up and down. I mean, that being said, no, I think say here, like we are more busier compared to back home, but we still have time for.
We still create time.
Yeah.
So that's the question, and I can say also back then, I feel like you couldn't just in your penny people and something because now I also feel say I want to choose my best right. Say the big guy they were treating us for the home. Like Salam home. Say
nah,
they were building us for the home.
You mean back home?
But like say the home here straight now. Now I'm not building for
no for the system.
Because
for the society.
It's really for the society. I can only tell you, say, I don't really know. Like we see, say, church crana, not elders, pastors, say preaching washer because any other member be to me something unique. I say, hey, one washer. No, say, maybe a memory test with me memorize here. I say, yeah, other church members, no one was like, yeah, my problem with me.
I used to do that.
But the point is, the Madio school near Madame school near but out of the blue was still on the planet was because will face that
some of them when we give them the mic.
No, they are nervous.
They will start fumbling.
Yeah, it's all based on
that confidence.
That confidence is lost.
But I mean, like meeting me echo that Sunday, right? They'll give me the best. I'm maybe a week ahead. See, that's your best. You are going to recite the best on Sunday. So they will give me the best. That week, then I will not even like pay attention to it. I'm not then I will look at the best. I'll go and stand there in front of the whole congregation. And I'll recite myself. Let me come back. You get my point. But now can say, like, your parents in the back home, no, they are not building that straightness now of the mind. No. It wasn't for the home. No, it was meant for the system now. So that's why you go out there, you get beaten, you come to the house, and your dad will go like, at the end of the year, and I say, your mom will ask you, what's wrong? Will say, oh, nipa say the a bomb. Also, be boy the day, Bonnie B. Sometimes your mom will even beat you on top for getting beaten by someone.
That's the problem.
Now here, but you can
say that kind of parent.
Your mom will just run
that kind of parent, and they're straight. They're straight. They're back to say in PBM. No, that is what open up say go outside. But this straightness now I cannot. More like especially like going out. Now there be it's a torture, right?
Yeah.
Straightness there. Some are born thing. Maybe a year bobo. Ya bombing. My baby won't say ya bombing.
Yeah, but some boy come.
And your parents in Libya. I tried. What you could have done is say as a parent. Yeah.
Educated.
Right there. What pampano? What can say? Oh, where you went? What happened? Don't go there again. And I said, those people are not going
Just stay away from them.
That's why.
A nice way. Yeah, look, a nice way. Though, ubet my straight. Straightness, and let's say being physical, and I say being a book crowd, Castle crown, or you're straight, and some why physical, and some what was there.
Growing up, so my own casa or the no casa.
Yes, that's why I was saying
that authoritative.
You tell the child not to go there again. If a man can social battery. That's why I'm saying you build the children for the home. Into my home. They go present the best city.
So you think parents treat us or were brought up based on the home?
Yeah.
What do you think?
How the parents want you to behave in the home?
In the home, that is how they bring you up.
Let me balance the discussion. So just like he said with the football is a contact game. So catch a crowd of Bobo be able and be able to now with pra. Into money could be
or no chance of money that's very straight.
That's fine. Into what if I saw what you brought in film, ask what in film. Or saying Hobim, Tapan, Hobim. What have you done? I mean, there are other pictures.
But you've killed the child. You've killed the child.
That's what I'm saying. They bring us up for their home. Okay, but some man say. There's nothing. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But in as much as say build a crowd, I can't go born as a 10. Okay, born I also born a contact game. They never be able ball. These things are part. That's what I was saying.
How many parents will get that time?
That time.
That's the point. Break down to their children.
That's the point. That's where it will now tell you to become straight. Now I can't bring you into the society now. Not life challenge. Yeah, officially. I don't know me facing these things. Like what I saw. So not for now, but me living another like being in me yard, you know, only the as being in me second or something. Because someone actually only never to my back. You cheat him, only have to be here. As you don't even see attack or packers, because you only are. They are all life challenges and we learn it in a certain way. What I say, you can get to a pointer. What you do, maybe you live alone. Your friends be. There are always the people say there are so many things we tend to learn in our daily life. Blackboard BNC why actually, but we are learning it in that hand. Just like okay. For example, you are playing against each other. What is it telling you?
It's how do I put it? It's the position you've been put in. Mm-hmm. You see, there's a hearsay that people say that this person is very good, but your coach manager Nintino. The role now playing at the moment, it molds the person. It molds the person into a whole different person. Do you understand? Because they're so living, so acted that way to suit the role.
So me and me have bobo and be living the other side. Me strike with defender with channel over. See, could do it when I say me boss. I'll now tend to understand. Okay, how do you remember? I see. I said, "Okay, I'm smart. I'm not going to So she said, "I'm not going to
Okay. Thank you so much for your contributions. And we see our force and we see who are there. And come on, I the customers now higher betche. It's Yamin Shramu for turning in, and then we hope that you follow on our next episodes. Bye.